Hi guys, run those titles.
You've been floating around like a butterfly, but I'm gonna pin you down, 'cause you've been found and convicted of a serious crime, caught in possession of this heart of mine, and I'm locking you away for a long, long time. You're guilty, guilty, you're guilty of love. I'm the judge and the jury and defendant too, and I'm just about to throw the book at you. You're guilty, guilty, can't get away 'cause you're guilty, guilty. Now hear me saying Guilty.
Right, next blog, which is now, which is kind of confusing. That's not. Scrap that. Let's start again. Right. From my last blog, I was talking about the fear of dolls. That was the blog. Oh, who cares? I've got a picture of the doll that I said that was terrifying on the my nan's house on the staircase, the one of the clown, and here it is. Doesn't know that scary. It is really scary, and I hated it. I can't find any of the doll exhibit in the Brighton Museum, unfortunately, because I think it's not important enough, and so I couldn't find it. And so know that. Yeah. So no, main goal to the main part of this video is about sleeping phobias. I wasn't really going to do a blog about sleeping phobias, but I saw this on the One Show. I don't watch the One Show, it's just that I kind of saw it as I was waiting for EastEnders to start, and about this woman who had a terrifying experience, sleeping phobia, and I thought, good God, I hope that never happens to me. I'll be bloody petrified. Talking about when you sleep, well, first of all, I'll start off when you sleep. When you sleep, your body goes into a half sleep. Kind of you're half asleep, half awake. It's when you're at the thinking stage, where you kind of think, like you're thinking about stuff, but you're kind of asleep. Then you drift into proper sleep. You're completely unconscious, and this thing that I was quite shocked about is that your body is paralysed. Basically, you can't move your body whatsoever, because you're basically paralysed, because your muscles relax, and so you can't move. And that's why if you want to scream in your sleep, you can't, because your body isn't awake, it's not working, that's not functioning properly. So you can't speak, you can't scream. Honestly, so how come people can talk in their sleep? Don't know. Because to talk in your sleep, you would activate your voice, your vocal cords, and you would activate your hearing, thus wake you up. Strange. Yeah, so, let's talk about sleeping. Yeah, so this woman was sleeping once, and she suddenly she got up, and she saw this image of this demon coming towards her, and she was still in this, she couldn't move because she was paralysed, because her body thought she was still sleeping, but she was fully conscious, and well, she wasn't fully conscious, she was like, she's kind of like in the sub-sleep stage, and she was paralysed, she couldn't move, and she saw this creature coming towards her, and he basically flew onto her stomach, onto her chest, basically strangled her, and this woman was really struggling to breathe, and she couldn't move, and she was so petrified that she couldn't get back to sleep, and she's on medication now. So, some people have sleeping phobias because they have experience like that. Apparently that happens because of the subconscious. Like, your mind still thinks you're in sleep mode, but you're not sleeping, but you're fully awake, and your body still thinks you're sleeping. And so it creates illusions that can actually attack you. That is extremely scary. I thought, good God, I hope that never happens to me, because I would be totally petrified. I do know someone who has a sleeping disorder, and that is Carrie's doll. Maybe that's what she's kind of got, I don't know. I think she's got a sleeping disorder where she can't sleep, not because she's scared of sleeping. Yeah. So that's stuff about sleeping phobias. Hope I never get a sleeping phobia. Good God, that'd be terrible. Because this is kind of my experience. I think I was quite proud of this. That because you're in a paralytic state, you can't move, so you can't wake up. And so I tried in a dream. If I don't like the dream, I try and wake myself up. So in a dream, this is the first stage. The first time trying to do it, I was like, right, I was in a dream, like these witches were coming towards me with a nightmare. I don't want to be in this dream. And so I was basically going, I was in the dream doing this. Because I was in my mind thinking, I've got to get out of this dream, I've got to get out of this dream. And so I was like blinking. But I was blinking to try and get out of the dream. But I was in the dream. So I was in the dream trying to get out of the dream. My mind was saying, I've got to get out of this dream in the dream. So I couldn't really get out. And then I finally discovered this, which is, I wouldn't advise you trying it, but I did. Is basically, because your mind's still functioning, it's creating all these dreams, I basically forced myself to wake up. So basically, thinking really hard and going like that, and actually forcing your eyelids open. And once they're open, you're awake. So that's how I was so proud of that I was able to wake myself up from a dream by basically saying I was thinking in my mind, I don't want to be in this dream. Force your eyelids open, wake. But that could have horrible consequences if you're not used to. If you might end up going like ruining your mind or something. So I wouldn't try it. It's Tobysblogs talking about sleeping phobias. This is the last blog about phobias. Next blog is about fire alarms. I hate the fucking thing. Okay, bye bye.